Hey everybody, this is Daryl, aka the D from the Simply Incredible podcast, and tonight I have an unboxing. This heavy box here. We got a bunch of cards in it. Mr. Gretzky9966, he sent it to me. He will be on shortly with me. He is in traffic going home, so when he gets on, he's going to show a few of his jerseys. He just got some more hockey jerseys, which are pretty doggone cool, by the way. I kind of think the hockey jerseys are really the best of any of the sports. So he'll be on shortly. Let's see what else. We'll be on until hopefully right about the time the World Series Game 3 starts. So one thing I did want to show that I was going through some commons the other day. You know how commons are. Sometimes they're not as common as they once were. And I happened to come across this Adam Duvall rookie card, Bowman Chrome, first Bowman card, which I thought was pretty cool to be going through my commons and find one. That's pretty cool. So anyway, let's dig in. We got about a half hour or so. So hopefully he will be on before. He didn't tell me anything that was in it. So let's see. Oh, so sticky. Okay. Let's see. Okay. We got this binder, and he said open that last. So, okay, we'll open that last. Just put this here. This here. Looks like some packs. Oh, okay. Okay, this is cool. He sent me, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs of 91 Tops hockey cello packs. That's pretty awesome. I remember when these come out back in 1991. So that's pretty cool. I almost don't want to open them. I mean, these are vintage cello packs. We're talking 30 years old. That's awesome. I really don't want to open them. You know what? I'm going to open one, and I'm going to save the other ones. We have 5, but I have one vintage pack. That's pretty cool. I like that. Includes 1 scoring leaders special card. That's probably like in baseball. They put all-star cards in their glossy all-star cards in the rack packs, and football they had a 1,000-yard receiver or rusher in their special packs. So I guess that's what that is here. Let's bust open one of them. Gosh, that's so cool. He did mention to me that he had just completed his set, so I guess I know how he completed it. Oh, open up. Wow. To be 30 years old, they used the good glue back in the day, didn't they? There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Gosh, I remember these. In 1991, we had a little sports card shop, and it was pretty awesome. I loved going to the sports card shop every day and just talking about sports, selling cards. It was awesome back when I was a kid. We start off top prospect, Sean Van Allen. There we go. Oh, got to hold it up a little bit higher. There you go, Sean Van Allen. We got Double J, Yarmir. There we go. That's pretty awesome. We'll also show you guys the back of them. There we go. There we go. That's pretty awesome. Double J. Matt Sundin, star rookie. I mean, those two guys ended up Hall of Famers. Not too shabby. Sean Van Allen, sorry, buddy. I don't remember you. Jim Payak. There we go. Petra Skrigo. Let's go ahead and show you guys the back of them too. There we go. I gotta be honest, I do not remember the back. I remember the front of them. I don't remember the back because the front basically looks like the 91 tops, and then the back looks different. It's pretty awesome. Another super rookie, another Hall of Famer, Ed Belfour. That's pretty awesome. The Vezina Trophy winner, Ed Belfour. I know these are second year cards of those guys, but still pretty awesome. Al McGinnis, if I'm not mistaken, he had one of, if not the hardest slap shot in the league for a long time. Paul Coffey highlights, Hall of Famer. I feel like when I'm looking through these, every card's going to be Hall of Famer or I have no idea who you are. Dmitry Mironov. He falls into the category of I don't remember him. Soviet Red Army. And on the back, it's kind of cool. It has all of his Soviet stats. So there you go. Future NHLer. So he was, at this point, he was not even an NHLer. If you know, let me know if he actually got in the league. Carl Dykhouse, I remember him. Let's say top prospect. Perry Berezin. I don't know. Matt Sundin. I guess that's his base card. What's the difference between that one and this one? Rookie right wing scoring leaders, Matt Sundin. And so this is going to be his base. And this is kind of a leader's card. I guess a rookie's leader's card. Goal scoring leaders for right wingers, Double J, and point leaders for Sundin. So they're rookies leader cards. That's what those are. Jeff Norton, I remember him. I'm pretty sure not a Hall of Famer, but I'm pretty sure a very good player. Brian Benning, don't remember him. Dave Snuggerud. Dave Snuggerud. Petra Klima. I think it's Klima. Stefan Richter. Ken Baumgardner. Yeah. Brad Shaw. Sylvain Turgeon. Paul Cryer. Yeah. Scoring leader, Asa Tinkinen. I remember him. I liked Asa Tinkinen back in the day. I like them. That must be the bonus card. Scoring leaders? No, maybe not. Yeah, I guess it's team scoring leaders. I guess that's what that is. Kurt Mueller, because it does have that glossy finish on them. Rick Mager, excuse me. Ken Leitsman. That name sounds very familiar to me. Vincent Rendo. And I'm hoping I'm not butchering them too bad. I really hope not. Chris Chelios. I remember Chelios. Great player. Terry Yak. I think Yak. Looks like a yak to me. Cam Neely. Awesome player back in the day. Man, he was good for the Bruins for a long time. Blackhawks team card. There we go. Kevin Stevens. I remember him. This is back when I really liked the Penguins, Mario, Double J, and Stevens on there. The goalie. What was the goalie's name? Why can't I think of his name? I hope before the video's over, I remember his name. Yeah, team card. Is that Calgary? Montreal. The Canadian. And last, Trevor Linden. I remember Trevor back in the day. These are awesome. I remember around this time, hockey cards got really, really big. I guess it was right around the time, maybe the year after, 2 years after Gretzky, when he went to the Kings. So very cool. I might open up those other 5 because, well, you know, once I open up one, it's like, man, now I want to see what else is in there. We'll see. We will see. All right. Let's see. It's not on yet. So I'll twiddle my thumbs. Who do you guys got in the next game of the World Series? Game 2 later tonight. Looking forward to it. It's going to be awesome. Oh, man. This book is heavy. Oh, that's backwards. There's no telling what I was in here. You know what? I look on the first page and I think my man trolled me. It's funny. And I'll tell you why. You guys know I'm a UVA fan. I'm a Cavaliers guy. Right in the middle on the very first sheet, there's a Hokie. I think he trolled me. Yeah, give you guys a little look. Now, like I said, I don't know if there's stars, comments, or what. He actually told me, he's like, I don't know what else in it. So I'm like, all right, good enough. Cool. Let's see. Mark Carrier. I always liked him back in the day. There's another one. If there's a Hokie on every page, this video is not going to last long. That's too funny. We will have a discussion. He should be on here shortly. So, oh, and by the way, I did just see. I know this is not sports card related. The trailer for the new Arkham video game. Wow. I love the Arkham video game series, so I'm really, really looking forward to that. So hopefully that'll be out soon. It says 2021, so we've only got 2 months left in the year. So let's get that game out. I cannot wait for it. Brian Cox back in the day. Remember him? Very good player for a long time. That might actually be his rookie year. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty cool. Got a Hall of Famer here, Richard Dent, for the '86 Bears, Hall of Famer. Great player. I believe he was an MVP that year. I think him and somebody else shared the MVP honors for that team. I might be wrong for that Super Bowl. No, that was the Cowboys that had shared MVPs. I don't know. I think for some reason I think he was MVP. I might be wrong on that. Trace Armstrong. Oh, this is cool. Okay. Starting lineup figures. I love those back in the day, even though they were really bad by today's standards. But Richard Dent starting lineup card. That's pretty cool. I would say this: the cards themselves from the figures, pretty rare and pretty hard to get in really good condition. Mongo McMichael, Todd Christensen. Never liked Todd Christensen because I just hated his announcing. He always tried to use words that I did not understand. Yeah, but very, very smart guy, no doubt about that. Mel Gray. These really cool old football cards from the, looks like mid 80s. Otis Anderson. Was he the MVP for the Giants when they won a Super Bowl? I think he was. Let's see here. Got some basketball cards in here, which basketball is very hot right now. The first card I see in here is a card I recently picked up in a dime store, even though it's probably worth a few dollars. But it's the Doc Rivers. Mark Jackson. That was terrible. The Mark Jackson card from the 1991. Yeah, 1991 hoops. But right there on the bench, on the opposite side where my finger is, on this side over here, you can see the infamous Menendez brothers. Apparently, this was right around the time that, this is not good for the children. They killed their parents and kind of went on. They were millionaires, and they basically had the world at their fingertips. And then they murdered their parents and went on a spending spree after they got insurance money. Man, that's crazy. Then it came out that they, in fact, did do that. And so, got Hakeem Olajuwon, the dream. There we go. Great card there. And right beside it, Irving Magic Johnson. He had the MVP. That is awesome. And watching him, I just watched a documentary with him and Larry Bird the other day. It was from 2010. Great documentary. I highly recommend you get out and watch that. I think it was on HBO Max, I believe. I think that's what it was on. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Oh, that's pretty cool. You got David Robinson. It says rookie, but that is his second year card. He actually had two cards before this. Previous year, he had his rookie card in Series 1, where he was just holding up a jersey from the, what they call that, from draft night. And then he had another card when he was playing. So that was pretty cool. I really like this guy. Sarunas Marcellonis. Really liked him back in the day. Really, really good player. Really, really good shooter. Now, a guy that would just break your ankles, turn you over. Mitch Richmond. Tim Richmond was an old NASCAR driver back in the day. Mitch Richmond. It's Tim Hardaway. Mitch Richmond also did that, but Tim Hardaway, golly. My brain is running on empty. Let's see. Drazen Petrovic, a very good player back in the day. Drazen. That is awesome. Is he the one that passed away on a plane crash or something? Was it him? Hey, Mookie Blaylock. For those who don't know, Mookie Blaylock is the actual name that Pearl Jam had before they changed it to Pearl Jam. And the first album, 10, was because, one more time, Mookie's jersey number. For those who don't know, now you know. Mookie Blaylock. And my brother, he has a dog, and his dog's name is Mookie. I know somebody's like, is it Blaylock? No. Sean Kemp. Man, he was tough back in the day. Great player. I don't think these are in any particular order, are they? No, it doesn't look like it. Purvis Ellison. I wish I had it to where I could have a camera looking down as I'm going through it, so that way you guys could see them. And another way I know these really haven't been looked at in a while. Some of the pages are sticking together, and it has that smell of old plastic. For those who know what it's like to smell the plastic binders from back in the day, you know what I'm talking about. But Purvis Ellison, great player for the Louisville Cardinals, took them to a national championship his freshman year, if I'm not mistaken. And back in those days, if it was now, he would have turned pro right after that. But back in those days, they had to stick around. I think it was at least 3 years, I believe. I mean, there was ways you could have hardship. Most of them stayed at least 3 years. Steph Curry's dad, there's Dale Curry. There you go. One of my best friends. He was a huge, I guess still is a huge Kentucky player. One of his favorite players back when we were kids, Rex Chapman. Loved Rex Chapman. I was kind of neither here nor there. And when he got drafted, not drafted, when he got traded, was it traded or I guess it was drafted. I guess he actually was drafted by the Charlotte Hornets back then. He was so happy. He went to see them play a few times. He was so excited about that. UVA's Old Impala niece. There was an old video game on a football game on Atari, the original Atari 2600 back in the day when Olden was a kid, was not a kid, but when he was playing at UVA in college, and there was these are blobs. The graphics are nothing like you see today. It looked like blobs, just kind of moving around. But there was if you got touched by a lineman and you're on defense trying to get to the quarterback, you weren't going anywhere. And we would always call that lineman Holden Polonese because that guy, he was holding. Sedell Threet. Always liked that name. Sedell Threet. Steve Alford. I remember him at Indiana. Mr. Basketball up there. All that good fun stuff. Craig Elo. Danny Ferry from Duke. How to smell these old pages, man. I really wish there was a smell-o-vision. You guys will love this. Or hate it, one or the other. Danny Ferry, out of Duke, everybody was like, this is going to be the next great player. He was a decent player for a few years, but he was never a great player in the NBA. Just a little bit too slow for the NBA game. Tom Chambers. He was a dunking machine. Dan Thunder Marley, also dunking machine. I think there's a video of him just skying over somebody. Kevin Johnson. I know he was running for political office a few years ago. I'm not sure if he won or not. Man, he was a really, really good point guard back in the day. Really, really good. Is my man home yet? Still not yet. Let's see. I'm going to run through these a little quicker. Well, until I see Isaiah Thomas. Maybe should have been on that 92 Dream Team, but kind of the team was like, yeah, no, we don't want him on the team. Dennis Rodman back in the day before his hair was all sorts of colors and he had tattoos all over. Great defensive guy, great rebounder. The guy on your team that you wanted on your team, but you didn't want to play against him. He did all the dirty stuff on the team. He got some points. Not too many points, but just a solid player. I mean, Hall of Famer ended up being in the Hall of Fame. Think about that for a second. Dennis Rodman. See, most of the, like all these so far are from that 91 year. Let's see. Yeah. Right here we got a bunch of coaches cards. Let's see. Phil Jackson. Definitely not a rookie card because he played for a long time. There you go. That is this actually, I believe, his first year coaching though. So first coaching card. I guess we can say that. First coaching card. Cotton Fitzsimmons, just because I always like the name Cotton Fitzsimmons. Let's see. Oh, we got Stockton over here. Dream Teamer, John Stockton. There you go. Hall of Fame legend. Kenny Smith. Really great on TNT. Him, Barkley, Shaq. Absolutely awesome. The chemistry those guys have together, absolutely phenomenal. Okay. Start going a little faster. We got Hall of Famer Reggie Miller. Not too often you have a family with a brother and sister Hall of Famers. His sister was insanely awesome. Cheryl Miller. Hey, we got the legend, Larry Bird. Larry Legend. That's always awesome. Detlef Schrempf, just because it's fun to say Detlef Schrempf. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Pat Ewing. I think he is coaching Georgetown now, his alma mater. I really thought he was going to be an NBA coach, and for some reason he was an assistant coach, but he was never head coach. I still think sometime I hope he gets that shot because I definitely think he deserves that. All right, one of the greatest dunkers of all time, Dominique Wilkins. One of the human highlight reel, I think is what they called him back in the day. What an amazing, amazing dunker he was. The Portland Trailblazers were a really good team, even though they never had more than one really great player. And there is Clyde the Glad Drexler. Outside of him, they had a bunch of guys that were good, but never a great second player. Danny Ainge, Terry Porter, Kevin Duckworth, Jerome Kersey. A lot of very good players, but never that great number two guy for them. Okay, these I do not remember. I don't remember. I guess these are part of that set, that same set. I do not remember these. Casey Jones, Wes Unseld, Don Nelson. Who is that? Bob Weiss, Chris Ford, Phil Jackson, Mike Dunleavy, Lenny Wilkins, Matt Gukas, Cherry Sloan, Rick Adelman. I guess these are coaches. That's what they're coaches that used to be players. That's what that is. It's interesting. Pretty cool little subset in there. Here is the team checklist cards. That's pretty cool. You got, because when I first saw this, I thought it was Upper Deck, because Upper Deck, they did their team checklist cards with a portrait like that, which looks awesome. I do not remember these. I remember the original cards, but I don't remember the team checklist portraits like that. Those are awesome. Stay in school. I think there's a Will Smith one that for a little while became very popular. Yeah, sticking together. European imports. Vlade Divac and is that Drazen? And Saronis. Vlade Divac and Saronis Marciulionis. That's pretty cool. Vlade Divac, it's the human flop machine. I mean, that guy, if you went near him, he would fall on the ground trying to draw a charge. It's hilarious. This is a pretty cool card, though. Super Streaks. Jordan and Magic. That's a cool card. I doubt it's got any worth to it, but that to me is awesome. In the 80s, these two guys, and then you put Larry Bird, Dr. J. I think those four, even though Michael was a Tar Heel, and back then North Carolina UVA had a huge rivalry coming right off the time Ralph Sampson was at UVA, so they had a huge rivalry back then. So it was hard for me to like Michael, but as the years have gone on, I've become a fan of Mike. That is a very, very cool card. There it goes. The Magic regular card, the base card that year. I guess the next year, he either didn't play or only played a few games when it came out, when he found out that he was HIV positive. James Worthy, another Tar Heel from back in the day. That man was so smooth when he played. What a great player he was. Michael Cooper, Mitch Richmond, again. Let's see some of the draft picks from that year. Let's see. Yeah, Derek Coleman. Gary Payton. That's pretty cool. I think Kendall Gill is on there. Let's see who else. Chris Jackson. Dennis Scott. Dennis Scott was great at Georgia Tech. Then when he got to, was it Orlando? Man, he was good. So good. Kendall Gill, really good with the Hornets. I think he came out of Illinois. Lionel Simmons, the L Train. Ramil Robinson at Michigan took them to a national championship. Willie Burton, I don't remember him. Bo Kimball out of Loyola Marymount. Him and what's his name? Oh man, why can't I remember his name? Because he passed away on the court. That dude was so good. Hank Gathers, Bo Kimball, Hank Gathers. Those two were so good. I mean, they might have. I'm not gonna say they would have, but they might have won a national championship with those two back in the day. Tyrone Hill. I've always said this is one of the ugliest human beings I've ever seen. I'm sure he's a good human being, but that man. Oh, remember seeing him at, I think was it Xavier? Yeah, yeah, Xavier. Yeah, when he was at Xavier, I was like, oh, that dude is an ugly, ugly man. Great player, ugly, ugly man. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. Yeah. Ah, we got the Bulls over here. Let's see. What was that? Got Scottie Pippen. If I get that card out of there. Yeah, Pippen. He was probably the best second player on a team. I'm not gonna say in history. Then I probably shouldn't have said the best. One of the best number two guys in NBA history. I guess this guy here, this Michael Jordan, awesome, awesome card. Yeah, as I say, it looks like they're about both doing the same thing. So that is really, really cool. That's awesome. And like I said, I'm guessing that these have been in this book ever since they first come out. Like I say, the pages still stick together. That's how long they've been in here. Don't foul out. Say no to drugs campaign back in the day. I don't think he's gonna make it on. It's almost done, and the game is about to start. Greg Kite, Charles Barkley, Sir Charles, awesome, awesome on Inside the NBA or NBA pregame show on TNT. Man, he's good. Man, he is good. Man, I almost felt bad when Virginia beat his Auburn Tigers a couple years ago in the NCAA tournament. Oh, these are cool. I remember these when they came out. The Upper Deck Collector's Choice. They had the regular one, the base cards, and they had the silver with the facsimile autographs on them. That's pretty cool. Olajuwon, Reggie Miller, Chris Mullen, Christian Laettner. Christian Laettner on the 92 Olympic Dream Team. It does not fit. It does not fit. He was a great college player, though. No one can take that away from him. Great college player. Avery Johnson, Horace Grant. Oh, these are cool. It's like somebody was trying to get a whole set of these back in the day. Dikembe Mutombo. I always liked Dikembe. Tip-offs, Dikembe Mutombo. Back when he was with the Nuggets. That's the team he was drafted by originally back in the day. The mailman, Karl Malone, right there. There you go. Chris Webber. See, those were the silver foil facsimile autograph cards. Don't fall. And this is what the regular tip-off card looked like. Did not have the foil autograph on it. And that's Pippen. That's always cool. Barkley going against Dennis Rodman when he was with the Spurs. Right there, he's got that platinum blonde hair. Talking about Rodman, not Barkley. There's a very young Shaq back in the day. It's kind of one of the worst. I mean, Shaq looking like a point guard about to make a bounce pass down low. It's it's going. He's going. It's kind of reverse because he's passing it down to Penny Hardaway. Because normally it's Penny throwing down to Shaq down low back in the day. That's pretty cool. And Penny was good. If he hadn't kept getting those knee injuries, oh. All right, these cards I thought were really cool back in the day. I don't know why I like those so much. And that Barkley card is like a blueprint type of thing going on there. I just always thought that looked really cool. Then on the back, you got the court on there. That looked cool. Latrell Sprewell, he once choked his coach. So we got that going for us. What is your claim to fame? I choked my coach once. The Nick Van Exel. This is a better shot of Shaq back in the day. There we go. Back in the day with the Magic. And they had a good team. Him, Hardaway, Dennis Scott. There's another guard on that team that was really, really good too. And I can't think of his name right off. Remember Nick Van Exel. They thought he was going to be a great player. Didn't quite live up to it. Oh, this is a great card. I remember this card. And I remember going out of my way to buy it back in the day. Larry Johnson and Muggsy Bogues. I always thought this was the coolest looking card. Just look how much bigger Larry Johnson was than Muggsy. I just always thought that was a great card. I got Michael out there shooting a little golf. There we go. Oh, the game's already started. I should have already been done by now. I was trying to kind of take my time so my buddy could get on, but unfortunately, he's not going to make it on tonight. And the rest of these are collector's choice, more collector's choice cards. A lot of cool things. Oh, wait, what is this? What is this? That also collector's choice. There we go. Well, you know, we had the ones that were autographed, the silver foil. This is your base card from that set back in the day, 90, and looks like 94, 95. Maybe 94 is when these came out. As much as I hated this guy when he played at Duke, Bobby Hurley, If he hadn't had a car wreck, almost got killed in a car wreck, he might have been a very good player. He very easily might have been a very, very good player. So, all right. That's all we're going to go through tonight. Very cool stuff. Man, I appreciate it so much. Mr. Gretzky, the legend himself, taking the time to send me an AOK, and I did not even see this when I was going through them. As I was just flipping the pages back, this is a cool card. Michael Jordan playing baseball on the front and playing some golf on the back. That is awesome. That is awesome. I'm gonna set that aside for right now. I did not see that when I was going through them to begin with. So anyway, awesome stuff. Awesome AOK. Mr. Gretzky, I just want you to know how much I appreciate it. And we're going to set it up again so you can be on, so you can show off some of those jerseys you got, because those hockey jerseys are amazing. Get a chance, check out Mr. Gretzky, MrGretzky9966 on Instagram. He posts his jerseys and other things. Really good dude. So if you get a chance, check him out. And that's all I got. Is it? Yeah, that's it. Oh, and by the way, Leonard, thanks for showing up, buddy. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's all I got, guys. And you guys have an incredible day.